So, this guy, Tyler Oliveira, who does these documentaries, he always, like, shows the negative side of, you know, these programs like free needle share programs. This doesn't look good, I'll admit. Like, this looks like a fucked up situation, but I mean, you're dealing with a shitty area of town. They've probably rented out a really, you know, the cheapest building they can in a bad area of town, and you have fucking drug addicts coming here. I don't know what you'd expect a place like this to look like. And secondly,
what's crazy is most people 40 hours isn't enough to cut it. They have to work overtime in order to survive. And you'll have these finance gurus online gaslight you saying if you only work 40 hours you're not serious about making money.
Yeah, it's insane. For one thing, you usually can't work any more hours. You're kind of limited on how many hours you can work. So that's usually not even an option for most people. If people get desperate enough, they will ask for overtime hours, but they just won't receive it. And secondly, usually people aren't making enough money, like, per hour for that to even make much of a difference. So yeah, these financial gurus are just completely full of shit. Thanks for the nation though, Kid Boo. But like, with these needle share clinics, or these needle share programs, like, what would you rather have? Would you rather have drug addicts that are infected with HIV/AIDS because they share needles? Or would you rather have drug addicts that don't have HIV/AIDS? Like, I think I'd rather have drug addicts in my neighborhood than drug addicts that are infected with HIV. So yeah, this looks bad, but put it in context. No shit, a building filled with fucking drug addicts in a shitty area of town that some sort of government agency or private agency might have rented out, that is kind of a rundown sort of building in a bad part of town. Like, you'd expect this to look like this, but like, put it in context. Would you rather these people share needles? Like, it's so stupid. I hate how this guy fucking does this, where he'll show this terrible fucking footage and say, oh, look, this is what a needle share program looks like. Okay, what the fuck does it matter what it looks like? What is it doing? This guy annoys the shit out of me.
Have you seen him recently? Lol.
I'm not gonna watch this video because Jamari irritates the fuck out of me. But yeah, I've seen some of his recent content. He said he was maybe gonna lose an eye. I think he was being dramatic. He looks like shit. He looks like he's aging very fucking rapidly. His skin does not look good, and I think it's because he's on more steroids. Apparently, like, he might have slightly detached a retina or something from his eye, and a doctor told him to not lift weights for a while. And he's putting these electrodes on himself so that he can still get training in or something. But I'm not watching this video from Jamari. But yeah, Liver King's looking like shit. Thanks for the donation though, Gay Frog. But yeah, I'm not watching a video from Jamari. That guy's an irritating fuckwit.
There is undeniable proof that vegan Gain's nipples are larger than my mom's. Very surprising.
They are not very large. My nipples are kind of normal size, but thanks for the donation, Sobrian. That's a nice electric skateboard. Hey, Jasmine, do you think I should get an electric skateboard? James Aspie said they're fun.
It didn't seem clean, safe, or supervised from the little that Kevin saw. So I went back on the streets to ask
well, it's
drug
fucking
addicts
cold.
how they afford their drugs. How long you been using fentanyl?
6+ years.
So is this your buddy right here?
Yeah, it's my friend, yeah.
So he's nodding out. Is he okay?
He's fine with me, I think.
And we saw a line waiting to go to the bank. Are they waiting for social welfare checks to buy more drugs or what?
Probably waiting to pay off their drug debt is what they're probably doing.
So people are in debt to the dealers out here?
Most of them are, yeah.
For instance, if you have debt,
Everyone's stealing, everyone's selling their body.
do people sell their bodies out here to afford the drugs?
Yeah, he was stealing them.
Here, like this security guy, would he do anything if you guys...
No.
Can they do anything?
No.
No? And is that meth right there in your hand?
It's fentanyl.
Fentanyl?
And a little bit of meth.
Okay. How much do you use in a day?
7 grams.
Is that a lot?
10 grams a day?
Seven's a
Holy
lot.
smokes,
Seven's a
bro.
lot.
How do you afford your drug addiction out here?
Boosting.
Boosting?
Yeah.
What is boosting?
Stealing.
Okay, is that pretty common out here?
Yeah, no, I boost tools, clothes, phones.
I noticed that you have skin lesions where the side effects of xylazine, aka Trank,
Yeah.
on your right arm here.
You don't think that's a xylazine taking it?
$8,000 watch from
Oh, you don't think it's dangerous carrying that out here? Okay, well, you better be careful with that on you, man. And then I found this guy guarding an alley entrance who appeared to be a drug dealer that agreed to an interview if we blurred his face. Do you use anything?
Yeah, use hard, crack or whatever.
Do you carry Narcan out here?
I do carry it in my car. I live in my car.
You ever had to use it?
Yeah, I've had 2 incidents where I've accidentally took it stuff.
Have you seen anyone die out here?
Not personally, but around, yeah, because people do all the time.
It was clear that overdosing was surprisingly common, and fentanyl seemed to be the main perpetrator. As we walked to a safe needle exchange to try to interview the workers there, we stumbled upon this. This is where they're handing out harm reduction needle supplies and whatnot. Narcan right here. I think it's probably good to have on hand,
Jesus. What the fuck, dude?
actually.
Safe injection, we have syringes and stuff.
Narcan. We're just wondering if we could hear your opinion on what's going on out here in Vancouver.
Yeah, like, you see somebody like this. We just watched the Hamza video where he was fucking talking about how nobody cares about homeless men, like women can find some dude to take care of them, men can't find a girl to take care of them. Who's going to take care of somebody like that? Like, nobody's going to invite somebody like this into their fucking home. No, men. There's more homeless men. Yeah, I know. But I think like 80% of the homeless population is male.
This is where they're handing out harm reduction needle supplies and whatnot. Narcan right here. I think it's probably good to have on hand, actually.
Safe injection, we have syringes and stuff.
Narcan. We're just wondering if we could hear your opinion on what's going on out here in Vancouver.
This very second is
yeah.
not a great time.
Okay, got it. Should we get out of here?
No, it's just I've got somebody who's just OD'd
Okay.
outside.
Oh, so that's an overdose. Okay.
That is what a methamphetamine with sleep exhaustion overdose looks like.
Meth overdose in real time right now. Ambulance is probably coming for him. You look at Dana doing his thing.
This
So,
is complete chaos.
yeah, it's an active overdose
Holy
in real time
shit.
right there.
We are completely surrounded by active users.
Yeah. Also, most of my videos on serious issues like these get completely demonetized and we lose money making them. If you want to help us keep making important documentaries like these and get extended, uncensored cuts, go subscribe to my Patreon for as low as $5 a month. Link in description. As we walked off the block and into an alleyway, I noticed both ends were guarded by a drug dealer. You go through here? No.
Hey, that's a nice Triumph over there.
Yeah?
Yeah, this should worry about me. Anything up?
We're good. To my surprise, we had just been offered drugs on camera. Okay, we definitely just walked through some active drug deals. As we walked away, we started getting dirty looks from those two dealers, but it was clear we could buy drugs on any corner of any block out here in East Hastings. So we're definitely being followed right now. These guys.
Yeah, I will. I'll do it. Yeah, you're a good kitty. I love you. How's my little kitty doing? Love my little kitty. Meow, meow, meow.
Trapped in a trash can right here.
Meow, meow,
his...
meow.
I mean, you can't. How do you breathe? How do we even know he's alive?
Yeah, do you want to check in on him? You might need some Narcan or something. I mean,
I was worried about you. You're in a trash bag. Okay, just check on you, brother. You doing okay? All right, you take care, brother.
so this guy's, his back's messed up, as you can see from nodding out. This is definitely worse than Kensington by far. Definitely see a few cops rolling around here, but their ambulance is pulling out all day long. This guy's picking up leaves.
Hey, sir. I noticed your pockets are full of leaves. What are you doing that for?
It's a wild one-liner.
It's money? Okay. So he sees the leaves as money.
It's probably harder to get Red Bull than it is fentanyl out here.
Oh my god. He's so cracked out he thinks leaves are money. What the fuck?
No joke. The repeated use of trank, which causes the user to nod out for long periods of time, sometimes led to spine deformities and back problems like what you're seeing here. People...
The fuck?
Would you ever let another guy fuck your significant other? I actually did that and she broke up with me. I found it hot though.
No, I would never do that. I'm not really into cuckoldry. But thanks for the donation, Sobrian.
People were nodding out everywhere. Did you use fentanyl?
Oh, cucking, where you let some dude fuck your girlfriend?
The more we talk to people out here, the dirtier the looks we got. Something felt off.
There's 3 men to your left pointing at us and talking to them, and they're slowly walking over, so just be aware of that. Something's up. So,
All right, let's go.
I legitimately think they tried to take his camera.
Oh, you got
Because-
almost
We walked by and said,
What? He's got no back look.
Sounds
I'll
good.
try to walk down.
Yeah, everyone is eyeballing us.
We're gonna get mugged down here.
Yeah, they're looking at us right now.
Take a quick intermission back into the footage.
We got to get off of Hastings.
What I've noticed is drug dealers use scooters to get around here.
I noticed that they always have scooters and they always have a mask on. Usually a black.
Let me see.
Always have a
Guy looked like he had a nice scooter.
scooter.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty decent scooter.
And they always have a mask on it, usually a black mask. And they know the moment we're there that we do not fit in, that we are outsiders, and they are watching us. Probably that guy right here.
Yeah.
Because they always have the black masks on.
Get turned around when you said that shit. Drug dealers eyeing us on every block. We hopped in a taxi to go back to our hotel to change our outfits and hopefully not get recognized. But as evening approached, a sense of bloodlust, aggression, and murderous intent filled the air.
This guy's coming over.
Keep driving, drive.
Yeah, go.
We drive. Let's go.
Yeah, go.
This is easily
Dun,
the most
dun.
chaotic place I have ever been. I mean, my adrenaline is pumping. Thank God we're back in the hotel. The shopkeeper told me last night, he said, Kevin, don't go to the alleyways after 7 p.m. He said they will snatch you and they will kill you. And he strongly encouraged me to go back to the hotel.
I put on the hoodie so I can blend in a little bit more and just check out this disguise. Low-key think I look like a drug dealer now? You want anything, man?
Wait, where? Tyler! Where? Oh, God. It's actually gotten busier out here.
With a fresh disguise to blend into the hood, we headed back out one last time before it got too dark. People were literally robbing each other in broad daylight out here.
This is an OD.
Overdose happening right now.
It looks like she's ODing. She doing okay? She doing okay? You guys got Narcan? Yeah. You do? Okay, good. Just want to make sure you're okay, sweetie.
You got TV and everything. You look like TV.
Well, it looks like she was overdosing, and as she was overdosing, they're robbing her.
They're robbing her?
Yes. Yeah, they're picking her pockets. That's crazy.
With a guy over here just nodded out, passed out on the curb.
Sir, are you okay? Just want to check on you. You okay, brother?
Kevin's gonna make sure they are alive.
Hey, guys. Are you guys okay? Looks like they're both breathing. Actually, I'm not sure about this guy. He's moving, but it's labored.
Shouldn't they have their heads tilted up a little bit
I
more?
know. Are you okay, brother? Okay. He said yes.
This is wild.
He had a ton of fentanyl on her.
This guy's screaming at me.
Oh, is he getting aggro? Okay, so we should go.
People appeared lifeless on the corner of every street, and it was impossible to tell if they were just high or dead. With a seemingly endless line of drug addicts still waiting to get government money from the bank to go buy drugs with, this guy came out of nowhere offering us advice.
If you get on that side, they're gonna start messing with you on your phone.
Yeah? Okay, so we call it right
So
here.
just do it wisely.
He knows what's up, and that makes me worried, actually.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Okay, let's go. We've probably been watched for the last 25 blocks.
J-Sound, $20. Do you know if antiperspirant causes cancer, the aluminum chlorohydrate in it? Probably not. I don't know, though. I wouldn't be able to tell you, but I'd be surprised. Thanks for that donation, though, J-Sound.
Hey, they're recording us.
Yeah.
We need to keep walking.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank God for our miraculous Uber driver here who's gonna speed racer us out of here. After the insane chaos I'd seen out here, I hopped on a Zoom call with Eleanor Sturko, a member of British Columbia's Legislative Assembly who wants to repeal the decriminalization of drugs. Now, what was the objective in decriminalizing those drugs?
That their idea was that this would reduce stigma. They cite other countries in the world that have had some success with decriminalization. They talk about Portugal, Uruguay, Germany, but there's a huge difference between what they're doing and what's being done here. Fortunately, the government is only telling half the story and they've only put half the work in because those other jurisdictions actually have involuntary care. Where the hell are they moving these people onto? It's just not fair for the public and it's not.
Number of toxic drug deaths per year.
I did.
Usually, like at least with softer drugs like marijuana, there isn't an association between legalization and greater use. But I don't know if that's the case with fentanyl or anything like that.
Not fair for people that have addictions. We need to provide them the services they need and make sure that they get the support they can to get well.
What's the solution for all this?
To make sure that actually police, for example, were given back their full discretion. We would decriminalization. It's like trying to bake the same pie as somebody else, but you don't use the same ingredients. Not going to turn out the same.
And if you want to support Kevin, go check out his YouTube channel at Truth on the Streets or help support his work directly and donate at truthonthestreets.org. Thank you, Kevin. Now, let's go to Alaska.
Alaska?
All right. He has another video about homelessness.
This is a homeless camp in Anchorage, Alaska, getting bulldozed by the city just weeks before a deadly cold winter arrives.
That was our home. That's all we had. And it's cold. None of us got jackets.
With the below freezing winter weeks away and the Sullivan Arena previously used as a homeless shelter shut down this May, how will these homeless people survive? So I flew to Anchorage with my...
Whoa. Holy fuck, dude.
So I flew to Anchorage with my friend Kevin, a social worker and drug addiction expert, to figure out what these people need and what the city can do to help them.
The weathers get very extreme here, and what we've heard is every year people are dying from either freezing to death or the wildlife gets to them, gets attacked by a bear.
A few blocks ahead, we should see the largest homeless encampment in Anchorage with a homeless population of over 1,700 people. Heads on a swivel a little bit. We're in the hood right now, so this is the largest camp. And as we park the car, I noticed the seemingly drunken crowd of homeless people near the city center who warned us not to go in the camp. So everyone out here is slammered right now. The camp on 3rd, is that pretty safe over there or dangerous?
Man, I moved out from there because I watched my neighbor get beat up every day. There were shots next to my tent every day, yeah.
Who's beating who? Yeah.
Anybody just beating up everybody.
Shootings and everything going on up there.
Why are they shooting each other?
Everybody's smoking those blue pills.
Fentanyl?
Fentanyl, yeah.
Yeah?
It's scary over there. There's too much mess over there. It's good.
I go to a shelter and there's demon-possessed people in there.
When it gets cold out here, where are you guys gonna go?
I'm not too sure. Like, I woke up really cold in my tent this morning. My feet were freezing. I'm not too sure what the game plan is.
Sure. Do you use anything out here? Booze?
Yes.
Yeah, is that pretty common?
Yes.
Do a lot of people freeze to death at night? Just
like I remember seeing on the news about that guy in the bus stop in Midtown. He died.
And I lost 5 people in 1 month. They died from natural causes.
Okay, just the weather out here?
The weather, the cold air.
I think something like that.
Noticing a lot of these people are like Aboriginals or natives or Indian. Yeah.
Will happen this winter too, if there's nowhere to go.
They said there's gonna be a lot of slush and snow. The streets are gonna go crazy.
People out here freezing to death.
It's almost.
Yeah, they're like all fucking native.
What happened to me?
Oh.
Holy shit.
That's almost what happened to me.
Oh.
Frostbite. I was drinking too much. It was during that cold snap almost 5 years ago. It was negative 30. I even lost all my toes.
You lost all your toes?
What?
Whoa. What about the hotels? Are they all
Holy shit.
also housing people?
I think they're all full now. They're gonna figure out something, right? I hope.
We're trying to figure out what the game plan is this winter. It's gonna get cold.
Dad, we just need this.
Yeah? What do you mean?
That, this, and this, and that.
Okay, so you think coming out here, checking in on you guys?
Human contact.
Okay.
I just got sucker punched earlier. It was awesome.
Who sucker punched you?
Some dude that I apparently like kicked the shit out of the big dog like yesterday. But
Pitbull?
Like, right? I hate all dogs. Not really. Hold on. Guys, good one.
They all try to drink so they could sleep during the cold.
Okay.
The alcohol is a heat blanket.
After learning many people feared this gun-riddled and drug-fueled large homeless camp, besides using booze as a false heat blanket, how else did they plan to survive the winter on these streets? In a month or two's time, it will be beyond freezing. We're talking lower 10s, zeros. I came here 2 years ago, it was negative 30, the coldest place on Earth. We're coming here before this impending doom. Where will you guys go to sleep when it gets cold?
Outside.
Outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wherever there's an awning.
Yeah.
Do you know of anybody who was frozen to death out here?
That's one. He froze like, leaning against the light pole, but just doing this.
It's gonna get colder every day. Every day it's getting colder. We got frost.
You all know people that have died out here from freezing to death?
Yes.
At least 8 of them we found out on the news.
I heard a few people, yeah.
Do you know anyone personally?
My uncle.
Okay.
Seen a lot of people on the streets sleeping and stuff, no blankets, no nothing. I feel sorry for them.
Yeah. What is your plan to survive out here in the cold?
I'm gonna try to see if I can go over there, go get some help from someplace that will give me a place to sit.
Okay. Will they?
Hopefully, yeah.
Do you have to stay sober
Literally every single one of them is indigenous.
to get access into these places?
Yes.
There is shelters, but we're fighting and shit.
Oh, that's like the first fucking white guy.
So we gotta figure out what we're gonna do.
They need to have a place for them to go at least overnight. They need a place to sleep. At least a place where they're gonna stay warm enough before it drops below.
Like, what's the preferred drug of choice out here from what you've seen?
I've seen people with alcohol and sanitizer.
People get that desperate.
Yes. Take the stuff from the porta potties or the sanitizer bags.
Jesus Christ, okay. Do you think this winter people will die?
Absolutely. This is Alaska.
With so many homeless unsure of their survival plan this winter, the Sullivan Arena previously used as a homeless shelter shut down, and a
That
record
is
number
fucked. People are literally stealing sanitizer from bathrooms so they can get alcohol. What the fuck? That's so fucked, bro.
How much to comment?
43 outdoor deaths this year. The mayor proposed to buy the homeless a one-way ticket to warmer cities like Los Angeles. But nothing has come of this proposal since, and some people still think they have shelter in Sullivan. I want to ask you guys, what's your plan this winter when it gets even colder? Where are you guys going to sleep?
Sullivan is gonna open.
Sullivan's the hockey stadium?
Yeah.
I heard that the hockey stadium won't be open this winter. So if that hockey stadium isn't open, where else would you guys be able to go to sleep?
Sober up.
So you gotta sober up before they give you housing.
Yeah.
and you're not ready to sober up.
Oh man, I've been an alcoholic since I've been.
They won't give you housing if you're an alcoholic, so they'll just let you freeze to death or lose all your fingers. What the fuck?
16, I'm
Okay.
67.
So do you drink to have like a heat blanket? Is that?
Oh man, I drink every day. I'm sorry about that, but I do. I don't know what to do this winter.
Okay.
I really don't know.
I noticed the irony of these people using alcohol to feel warm out here only increases their dependence and addiction to it. And I realized that just because you're not on the streets doesn't mean you're not financially struggling. And in a world where it's tough to know who to trust, I want to introduce the sponsor of this video, PDS Debt. Now, when most of the videos were getting demonetized, I was basically running the show. Thanks, PDS. Now, let's go check out the main homeless camp rumored to be extremely dangerous. So real quick, I saw a giant tent on the outskirts of town and wanted to know if fentanyl had made its way all the way out here in Alaska. You have quite the setup here.
I mean, it's pretty nice. It's other than cold.
May I ask how you ended up homeless out here?
I lost my place and I couldn't get another place. I mean, I'm only 23, so
Okay.
I should be able to get another place, but
Yeah.
I probably can't because I don't have a job.
We heard like weed and booze and like heroin out here. Is that big or what?
Or no, you don't really find that much heroin out
Okay.
here. It's probably about probably about meth.
Okay.
That's
meth.
probably about it.
What about fentanyl? Has it made its way out here?
Yeah.
Do you use?
Yeah.
It's super addictive, yeah?
Yeah.
Have you ever overdosed?
Yeah. Actually.
Yeah, I'm seeing a very big correlation between people who are homeless and people who are addicted to drugs. Like, in all likelihood, they're homeless because of their fucking drug addiction and not because of some other circumstances. That's my guess.
Okay. You carry Narcan?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
wow.
do actually.
And how many times have you overdosed?
Once.
Once?
Yeah.
Was that scary enough to stop using fentanyl, or do you still use it?
I mean, I still use it. It's just like I don't think it's as bad. I mean, I did die, but it's okay, I guess.
So you guys have a super nice view out here. Did you guys choose this like
Fuck.
view strategically?
During the summer, yeah, but during the winter it's the worst. It's gonna be like so bad here. So it's probably gonna be like 50, 60, 70 mile winds here.
Okay.
So we're probably gonna have to move soon though.
What would you ask from the city if you could talk to them?
Stuff.
What was that?
The Northern Mall. What are they doing with Northern Mall? It's empty, big old spot. I mean, they can have all.
That's a good idea. Seen any of your friends or family out here freeze to death on the streets in the winter?
Yeah, actually, my aunt, a long time ago, she
Yeah.
froze to death in a van because she fell asleep.
The victimization of women coming out here?
Yeah, because that's why I don't go to Third. I don't go to that tent city. It's not safe for me, so I'm just like, I'd rather not go there. I don't have any business to go there. I have this camp, and I'd rather not go to that camp because that's.
We heard this one man on the street say he hears gunshots every night, and he's heard a few people get killed over at Third.
You can hear them from here, actually.
Yeah.
Seriously, you can. You can hear them go off at night too.
Wow. Yeah, she's smart enough to know to stay the hell away from that camp, which is the camp we're going to go to next. So should be interesting.
The camp on 3rd Street, look, right there. Those guys just give us looks. Doors are locked, by the way. Let's go check it out. As we approached the camp, ready for violence and guns, we walked into something far more deadly. Here, it looks like everyone was swept. Did they sweep all you guys yesterday? Jeez, okay. They're actively sweeping it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So look right there. They just swept it. Whoa, whoa. This is pretty intense, man. I know they're coming in full force here. They're sweeping your place right now?
I'm moving all.
Oh, you're moving it right now. Okay, good luck. Looks like the few people that are still here are trying to move their tents in real time. Does it come as a surprise to these people, or is this you guys kind of gave them full notice?
Dude, what's really fucked is, like, these are their homes. Like, imagine somebody bulldozing your fucking home in the middle, like, right when winter is about to happen, and you're gonna, like, fucking die and freeze to death.
They've been noticed. They were getting written notice that day.
I think there's a guy in there, though. So she's out of the tent now. Cop just talked her out. That tent's gonna be gone before we know it. Is your place get swept today? Yeah. Did they give you guys notice? Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. You got banned from the hotel?
Whoa, only 10 days notice. Imagine getting 10 days notice that your home is gonna get bulldozed and you need to move somewhere else.
Yeah, years ago, so I can't even go to the hotel.
And this is your home right here?
Yeah.
Did you think they wouldn't do it?
I had no idea they were gonna do this.
Look, look, look. Jesus Christ. That's someone's home, gone. Whoa, whoa, this guy almost got ran over just now. This is pretty surreal,
I have
right?
no doubt they've been given notice. I'm just saying that where they offer the right service.
I see. So the question is, where else do they go, right?
Yeah, of course they were given a notice. Legally speaking, they have to. But what else do they offer?
How much time do they give you guys notice-wise? The few people who had a tent now had nothing and nowhere to go only a few weeks before the deadly cold winter. What is your plan after this?
Go build somewhere else.
Yeah, just to repeat that?
Yes, I figured it out.
You figured it out?
Because snow's gonna be here soon.
Yeah. Did they give you an option to sleep anywhere else? No? What is your plan now?
Hit the next spot, see how long they want to follow us.
Yeah, she's been brought out of.
Yeah, I don't know why cities always do this. They have this, like, weird idea that just destroying these homeless camps and shit will fix any kind of problem. Like, homeless people have to exist somewhere, right? Like, what are you going to do? Like, you're just creating a bigger problem where homeless people are just going to become more desperate, have more health problems, get exposed to the like cold or the extreme heat more often. Like, it's so fucked. Just fucking house them. Like, give them somewhere to stay. Like, it's just so stupid.
For tent. When they swept you, did they offer you a place to stay afterwards? No? Okay. And
Hey, vegan gains. I'm a recent vegan for health reasons. Trying to lose some weight. What's the best way to make my friend not think that I'm weird for being a vegan? Serious question.
Well, by definition, you can't be vegan for health reasons. You're vegan because you believe animals should have the same rights as human beings. So, I don't know if plant-based would be a better definition, but if you don't believe animals should have the same rights as human beings, and you're only eating plant-based for your personal benefits, then you're not vegan. But, how do you convince your friends that you're not weird for being vegan? Why do you care? If somebody has a problem with the way you eat, and especially a way of eating that's healthful and ethical, then they can go fuck themselves. If you have people that are giving you shit for doing something that's kind to the animals and good for your health, then maybe you shouldn't be friends with them. They're just pieces of shit. But thanks for the donation, Martin Sands. Appreciate it. That's my answer for you.
that tent is gone. Imagine that being your tent and winter is coming. Just lost your place out there?
Yes.
How much notice did they give you?
10 days.
10 days. Did you have any other options to sleep anywhere else?
No, I've been there for like 2.5 years.
What's your plan now?
I don't know, most of my stuff just got stolen about an hour ago, so.
People are out there looting?
Yeah, my good sleeping bags, my boots and stuff like that.
What about in a month or two? Will it get much colder?
It'll get a lot colder.
What's your plan then?
Deepest hole in the snowbank.
Dig the deepest hole?
Snowbank.
Okay, so you're gonna go full-on primitive survival out there.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty intense. Granted, I'm sure they got some form of notice, but in absence of an alternative and somewhere to stay, this seems pretty militant.
A lot of the people that were still in here had denied shelter.
They denied shelter?
They did not want shelter at the time.
Okay, so there is shelter and there is availability?
As far as I last knew, yeah.
I always have to question how many times they offered and did they make a really genuine effort, or was it a BS offer, meaning something on a piece of paper and said call this number? It's the largest camp in Alaska. Where do they expect everyone to go?
I have no idea right now.
I don't know. What are your options?
I don't have any options. Set up a tarp and sleep under that, I guess.
But it's so cold out here.
They don't care.
Nightly.
People that freeze to death.
Yeah. Were you two offered services before they did this?
Yeah, they said that they'd get us a hotel room, whatnot, but they said they didn't have any room for us.
Okay, so they're given a bullshit offer. So they said, we'll give you a hotel room. Then when they called, they said, oh, we don't have any room. So yeah, great.
So you're not drug addicts.
Yeah, I work.
Yeah, and that was...
Mike donated $2. This just might make you laugh. You didn't give me a link, but if you give me a link, I can take a look. Thanks for the donation, Mike.
Our home, that's all we had. And it's cold, none of us got jackets.
Where will you guys go this winter?
Somewhere in the corner in the woods somewhere.
Yeah?
Yeah, basically, we haven't been given very much options.
Yeah.
It gets hella cold at night.
You just gotta hope so for nothing.
Yeah.
Is Puppy scared too?
You're shivering. I understand a city's wanting to not have the homeless in their community, but you don't solve it by pushing it out. I want my parks back. I want my sidewalks back. But you actually have to help them first. This is just pushing the problem into the next neighborhood, the next street, the next state. Yeah. This is no way to do it. They're going to be in blankets tonight, curled up, hoping to God not to freeze to death.
All in all, though, winter is coming, and they have no tents to sleep in. It's going to get cold, and I would venture to guess a lot of people are going to die. The ball is in your court, Anchorage. Give these people shelter, or they will die. And if you want to support Kevin, go check out his YouTube channel at...
Yeah, that's fucking messed up, dude. Seriously messed up. I investigated if George Bush did 9/11. What the fuck? All right, let's watch a predator catching video. I'm just gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back.
This here is 28-year-old Hermandy, or as he calls himself, Big Herm. And on one Saturday night in Nashville, Tennessee, he made a grave mistake and got caught up in our sting operation. Alongside the Hendersonville Police Department, we took down a handful of individuals this weekend. But none of them really stand out the way that Big Herm did. He's really a character of his own class.
You're not... What do you think? Do you have any idea?
It's not what you think, sir. I promise.
Okay.
I'm not. No. We was just playing games.
Just playing games?
No, listen.
Playing a
listen,
pretty
listen.
dangerous game.
No.
He'd been talking to the decoy for a few weeks, and he finally decides to pull the trigger and meet up. He catches an Uber ride 30 minutes away to come and play some Mortal Kombat and do some other shenanigans with who he thinks is a cupcake. We'll just call it that so YouTube doesn't demonetize us. Now, little did Herm know that shortly after he got there, he'd be bombarded by me and my team to confront him about his actions. To get out of this situation, Big Herm is going to have to pick up the sticks and face me in Mortal Kombat 1.
Can you just give me another chance?
Yeah, this is your chance. If you beat me in Mortal Kombat, you can walk away scot-free and we'll just forget all about it.
You were kind of a bit of a nerd back in the day. So
You seem like you play a pretty good Sub-Zero.
Little does he know that I'm actually a bit of a Mortal Kombat veteran. Does Big Herm have what it takes to defeat me in Mortal Kombat? Find out on this episode.
Oh, God.
Of Skeet a Predator.
Dude.
Hi there, I'm Skeet Hansen, and welcome to another captivating episode of To Skeet a Predator. Today we've got an absolutely wild episode for you, but before we get into that, I've got to do some e-begging. As many of you know, these videos have to be highly censored just to be allowed on YouTube, so I highly recommend that you head over to skeeterjane.locals.com where you can watch the full, uncut, and uncensored version of this video. Here you can gain access to all of my uncensored content, as well as some early content that is not yet here on YouTube. You enjoying some sweet tea here?
Why don't you have a seat?
Do you want to have a seat right here? You were coming to meet, presumably what would be, a date in some factor. Did you bother to shower or freshen up before you came here?
No.
No.
You didn't shower.
Okay, I was just seeing. I just want to see if you would lie about it. And definitely telling the truth from what I can smell here. And you've just been skeeted in 4K.
Con gente que se pasan por menores de edad para atrapar enfermos como tú. Y you just being skeeted in 4K significa que acabas de ser skeeted.
That is weird.
With YouTube demonetizing over half the videos on this channel, becoming a supporter on Locals really goes a long way in helping us keep going with what we do. Thank you for listening to all of my e-begging. Now I hope you enjoyed this video. We're waiting for our potential predator here. He goes by the name Big Herm. Now he claims he's from Florida. He's a Florida boy, he says. And he thinks he's showing up here tonight to meet who he thinks is, a girl. Now he did talk about how he wants to, quote unquote, pipe out this girl.